Hi, my name is Danielle Margarita. I'm the Youth Services Coordinator for the Rhode Island Office of Library and Information Services and the advisor for the Rhode Island Children's Book Award Committee. Voting for the 2021 Rhode Island Children's Book Award will take place February 1st through March 15th. Because things are a little bit different this year, we have two options for participating in RICBA voting. The first is our typical way of participating in RICBA voting. Schools and libraries distribute ballots to children in grades 3, 4, and 5 who have read or heard at least 3 books on the list of nominees. Schools and libraries collect those ballots, tally them up, and then enter them into our schools and libraries form. This form is intended to collect the final voting results from your school or library. It's not meant to record individual student votes. This form looks the same as it has in past years. We have questions about your contact information, some questions about program evaluation, and then down at the bottom is where you'll enter how many votes each book got at your school or public library. Now, you may want to distribute print ballots as you have in past years, and we have those print ballots available. So you can print them out and distribute them to your students or library patrons. You may decide that paper is just not going to work for you this year, and we do have a template available for an online ballot. It's a Google form that you can make a copy of, save it to your drive, and adapt to your needs. If you do choose to use some sort of online voting using this Google form or another method that you create, you will still need to collect and tally all of your votes and enter them into the schools and libraries form. So there we go. There's our form. Our second option for voting is we've developed a students form, and students can use this form to vote directly themselves. That means no distributing of ballots, no tallying of votes on your part, and you would not use the school and library form. The students form can be shared directly with students and families. It's intended to collect the individual student votes. Please don't use this form if you plan to collect and tally votes for your entire school or library. So it's really an either-or situation. The student form is very simple. We're hoping to collect either the name of the school that the student is participating with or the name of the public library the student is participating with. That way, the RICBA committee can let you know how many of your students or patrons participated in voting. All students need to do with this vote is enter a 1 underneath the book that they think is worthy of winning the 2021 Rhode Island Children's Book Award. We do have a Google folder that has a bunch of materials available to help support you through the voting process. We have social media images. We have some templates about sharing information with voting with students. This video will also be located in here. And we also have a flow chart for helping you make a decision on which method of voting is best for your school or library. First question to ask yourself, will you be participating in 2021 voting? If the answer is no, we completely understand, and we hope that you stay tuned for the 2021 winner and the 2022 nominees and join us again for voting next year. If the answer is yes, you want to figure out if you want to collect and tally the votes for your school or library. If you don't, go ahead and distribute that link to the students form and instruct students to vote only once. If you do want to collect and tally votes for your school or library because there's certain data that you want to collect and you want to know exactly who is participating, the next question is, do you want to distribute and collect paper ballots? If you do, you can go ahead and print that ballot template, collect, tally them, and enter them into the school and libraries form. If you don't want to be handling paper, or maybe you're not in person to see your students or patrons, go ahead and copy that Google form template. You can modify it, distribute it, then go ahead and collect and tally and enter those results again into the schools and libraries form. Thank you so much for participating in this year's Rhode Island Children's Book Award voting process. It's a very, very unusual year, and we know that everything feels overwhelming right now. We hope that some of the templates that we've provided and that the social media images in this folder will be helpful to you. If you have something you'd like to share with others that you've created, please send it my way and I'll put it in the folder. If there's something not here that you think you need, please let me know and the committee will look into developing it just for you. Thanks